myself live reminds me to put dye hair on the to-do list. Because, whoa, you can see the color difference there, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not going to do that mousy brown color. It's actually, you know what? It's not that bad. Sorry, is that so vain of me? Hey, Maisy, do you want to come over here? And maybe you can sit on the couch during the live? Well, hi, Carrot. Would you like to come up onto the couch for the live? Yeah? Come say hi. Come, no. Oh, you're just gonna chew on the blanket? Yeah, is that what you're gonna do? Look at you, sweetness. He says, Mom, it's cold outside. Then I got to choose the blanket. She's making the biscuits. Making biscuits, sucking on the blanket at the same time. Carrot is my clingy cat, is the way that I'll put it. She will not leave me alone these past few days. Sorry I haven't seen you. I feel like I look like a hot mess. Like, just, I mean, I always do, but, you know, we're getting there. Carrot, please. Okay, not on that blanket. Come here. You say hello. You say hello. She is a Velcro cat. That's what she is. Oh, you say hi. Oh, are you gonna go get your pig? Don't knock her down. Do not knock her down. Maisy. Maisy is currently eating her puppy pads because we've puppy pad trained Maisy. I wanted to train her into a litter box, but then I realized she's gonna fall down if she goes into a litter box because of the flow. Carrot, you just knocked her down. Can you get up? Or do you need help? Ah, thank you. Yes, I am in my Christmas live. Come and do like a little Christmas live. I know I haven't been posting a lot. Been sick. Got so much going on, y'all know. It's officially wedding month. Well, it's been wedding month for a couple days now, but it's wedding month and we've got a lot going on. Ellie got sick Thanksgiving week and we didn't think I was going to get it, but then I turned around and got it at the beginning of this week, and so finally felt better. Hi, Lovey. I love you more. I figured he would jump on this live. But yeah, we are very, very, very busy, as always. So yeah, I'm in my Christmas pajamas. I just ate some Chinese food, and they sent a ton of it. Hey, Maisy, can you please stop eating the puppy pads? So everything is going here. Everything is happening. The animals don't realize that it's wedding month, and you know what? They don't care either. They don't care that they have decided to add to the stress. They just want to be crazy. So today, Phoebe decided to dig a hole under one of the gates to get out. And I walked outside, and she was just sitting there on the porch, and I was like, nope, that's wrong. That's not right. So I didn't have any like sand or any dirt or anything like on hand, so I had to just, I stuck a metal chair in the hole, and hopefully that's going to keep her from getting out until I can get out and get some actual stuff to fix it. Because one thing about me is when the weather is just nasty like it was today, cold and rainy, I don't want to get out. How are your nerves tonight? I feel like, is that question in regards to us getting married? I feel like a lot of people have asked me if I'm nervous about the thing or just anything. I feel like some days I'm very stress-free about it, and then other days, and you can ask Ellie, other days I shriek about everything. I do not think I've gone bridezilla yet. I've gotten a little irritated is the way we're gonna put it, with some things. Good girl, Maisy. You used a potty on the puppy pad. Good girl. She has one puppy pad she uses to go poop. And then another one that she uses to go pee on, and she's just such a good pig. Can you please come over here so they can see you? Did you step in your poo-poo? That's a new thing that Maisy's been doing recently. She has a knack for stepping in her little turds, so she gets bats quite frequently now. And this might be TMI, but there was one time that Maisy just completely fell in her poop, and it was runnier poop that day, and she fell in it, and I mean, it was just disgusting. And I tried to bathe her in the sink because that's normally what I do. She wasn't having that. And then I tried to do it in the bath, but she was too heavy and I couldn't hold her, and like lean over at the same time. So I told Ellie, I was like, I'm just gonna hop in the shower with her. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. And let me tell you, this pig, and you have to hold her because, you know, she'll fall over. She loves the shower. Like, she loves it. She's quiet. Normally when you hold her, she's going to go eat cat food right now. And there's no cat food in the bowl, though, because she already ate the cat food in the bowl. So, on a different life, the exact wedding date slipped out. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was just more of like a safety kind of thing, just, you know, but it's okay. We didn't like tell anybody, like, don't say it, no, keep it a secret. We were just trying to exercise discretion, but we weren't being like date police on it or anything. It's not a big deal. But yeah, we are getting very close. And everybody's excited about it, so I totally get it. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, we're really close, and I still have some things to do. I don't know if I have to meet with this other vendor, but I have another vendor that I had a meeting scheduled with, and then the meeting fell through, so we've still kind of got to do that meeting. And me and Ellie have to go get rings, because when he bought my engagement ring, I told him not to buy the matching wedding ring, because to me, the matching wedding ring would be like something to get like for an anniversary down the road. So, and I like wearing just my engagement ring. So we're gonna go get some rings for the wedding. What else do we have to do? Carrot? Go Speed Racer. Dude, she just knocked down Maisy again. Those are my animals. But yeah, we are very excited. Tomorrow I am going to film another gifts and goodies with some of the wedding gifts that came in. When I was sick, I had been opening them and trying to like get that out as quick as possible to thank the people that did send something in from our wedding registry. And so I got sick, and then all the packages decided to come in right when I was sick. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down one day and just do one big gifts and goodies and organize it, and it'll be a whole thing. So that's gonna be tomorrow. Hopefully, I say that'll be tomorrow, pending how the weather is, because I like to do my gifts and goodies outside. It gets too chaotic in the house between Maisy and the cats, who are so curious and will get in all the boxes. I just can't do a gifts and goodies inside. It's just not a good environment. So I like to do my gifts and goodies outside. So we'll see if weather permits tomorrow. It'll be good. I still don't feel great, so I don't want to like push it too much, because, you know, I don't want to be sick any longer. I'm not like, I had the stomach bug. That part of it's gone. I feel like I'm a little congested. I feel like it might be starting to go away. I took some medicine for it yesterday and I didn't today just to see kind of how it was going. Do you need help? Or can you stand? Okay, she's choosing to lay down. She's... Oh, I'm sorry if I'm breaking up. I don't, we're still on the Starlink, so I mean, that's as good as I can get it, unfortunately. But how have y'all been? It's also crazy trying to do wedding stuff, but also shopping for Christmas and trying to do all of that. It's like 2 big events, and then we had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was super fun. Very long day, but very fun. I always say me and Ellie. It's Ellie and I. We did 3 houses, so very long day, but so fun. It's always very good getting to spend time with family. Hey, Maisy, it's okay. Come here. Oh, for any of you that want to know a little bit about my baking, for the first time the other night, I made my second round of what I'm going to call vanilla brownies. They're not blondies, but it's like the same recipe almost as a regular brownie, but the lady who did the recipe, like, tailored it just a little bit to make it to where it's not a blondie. So it was like a true vanilla brownie, and they were so good. Maze. I'm gonna have to go get her at some point. She's not, like, she's just kind of over there, like, I have to let her productive struggle. But she does have a certain scream where she lets me know, like, Mom, you need to come get me now. And that scream will wake me up from the deepest slumber, because that scream, it's just like a baby cry. You know it's your baby scream. Oh, and then in those vanilla brownies, sorry, I'm so scatterbrained. I put chocolate chips in them. I got like white chocolate chips, and they were so good. I was so proud of it. That was like my first more baking kind of thing success. Well, I'm not 100% going to say it was a success, because when I first started eating it, I thought they were really gooey. I thought I did it for the amount of time I was supposed to. And I can't get out of my head for some reason that sometimes things need to cook a little bit longer. And the fork was coming out, or the toothpick, whatever I used was coming out clean, but I thought they were just extra gooey. And then for a second I thought there, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely still raw on the inside. So we cooked them for a little bit longer, and they were much better after that. So learning my lessons with that. Do you use duck eggs for baking? I use chicken eggs, and it depends on the week, what I have, if I'm using like a fresh chicken egg or if I'm using like an egg from the store. I know they're all like fresh chicken eggs, but a lot of times I get my eggs from my mom's. And I know, and you're going to say, Megan, you have like a lot of chickens outside. Yes, I do. But the chickens, I don't know where they're laying anymore. That's like, as soon as we get past the wedding and the holidays and we get into the new year, we're going to change some of the situations with the chicken yard, because what we thought was going to happen with the roosters, where they wouldn't want to commingle and share their girls, they now want to share their girls. And they don't like the runs anymore, and they don't like to be cooped up. So we're going to change some of the stuff in there, and I'm going to make like a little laying, like, nesting box situation that's off the ground, so I can go and collect the eggs. Because right now, Piggles and I believe Rooster and Phoebe are eating my chicken eggs. If they're even, well, no, I know the chickens are laying, because Ellie told me the other day, he goes, I see Rooster and Phoebe come out of the garden sometimes with eggshells, and I'm like, okay, well, that's where the eggs are going. Rooster and Phoebe. Rooster loves a chicken egg, which, you know what? He can have them. And my mom, my mom doesn't, now that Rika and Mikkel, my siblings, have moved out of her house. Well, not moved out, but they're at college. They don't eat eggs as much anymore. They don't go through nearly as many eggs. So I go and pick up eggs from her sometimes. She has, I think, 6 girls. And so, you know, that's about 6 eggs a day, and depending. And so that's a lot of eggs if you're not eating eggs every day. So I tend to use those for my fresh or for baking when I have them. It honestly just kind of depends. But I have never used a duck egg to bake. I have ate a duck egg before. I have ate a goose egg as well. And you know, the only thing I noticed different about them, the different eggs, is like, of course, the size of the yolk, but also the color. But otherwise, I think they all taste different. If you ask Ellie, he'll tell you he does not like the goose egg. I don't understand it, but I will tell you, the one thing I'll notice, I can tell you the difference between the grocery store egg and a fresh egg. You can just tell. You really just can tell. And so, yeah, I love me some fresh eggs. But I'm not a big egg eater either. So, it's seldom I have to be having breakfast food to really want eggs. You could put it in fried rice and stuff, but that's not like substantial. If I'm going to be eating eggs, it really has to be just when I'm craving breakfast food. Are you going to come back to this side of the house, Maisy? She's honking. Oh. Do I need to come get you? Okay. I have to unplug my phone. Okay, let's go get Maisy, y'all. She's going to scream. Oh, she got up on her own. Maisy, I was just coming to get you. I was just gonna come get you. Carrot, stop being a bully. Oh, I'm gonna get Carrot. Carrot, you be nice. Somebody asked my favorite breakfast food. Crepes. And I can't make them, so it's kind of sad. Come here. I know, you're screaming. I know. This isn't even a bad scream. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. When you calm down. Okay, y'all, I have to put a blanket under her really quickly. Give me just a second. Maisy. Oh, goodness. Oh, Maisy. Do you know how much she weighs now? I could not tell you. I have a scale, but she's not very cooperative. What's wrong? Are you mad? Oh, thank you. You want your belly rubbed? We're just angry. You're just angry? Maisy! Maisy! What? She's really showing off for y'all. Are you gonna try to jump? Okay, yes. Don't show them your booty. Okay, hold on. You have to hold her. Very specific. Is this better? You can chew on my hair. It's not like you're gonna. Yes, good girl. Okay. There we go. Happy pig. Happy. Good girl. Yes. Her eyelashes are so long. She is so sweet. I feel so bad. While I was sick, I just could not get out of bed, and so Ellie was taking care of her. And then yesterday, when I finally felt good, she just wanted to cuddle. And then earlier, I was laying in bed, and she came all the way from the living room into the bedroom and was honking at me. So I picked her up and brought her in bed, which I normally don't do because she has a pee-pee problem. That's why I have a blanket on her. And I don't have her on my good blanket. I have her on, this is my great blanket. I love this fuzzy blanket. This is, I don't even know, this other blanket me and Ellie have had since, we lived in Kingwood, so, a while now. And she has a little pee-pee problem. She does go on the puppy pads, but sometimes If you don't put her down quick enough, it's okay. Yes, calm down. You calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's a little. You will get bit one day. My friend, I've already been bit so many times. She's bit me so many times, I can't even count. It's starting to get to the point that it hurts. She bit Ellie last night. It was so funny. He didn't think it was funny. I thought it was funny. But she, like a toddler, she gets angry, doesn't know how to, how would we put this? You do not know how to deal with your emotions. You don't know how to express them very well when you're angry. And so you just bite if somebody's not understanding you. Isn't that, oh, you've got to turn away from the camera now because I got your number. Hey, Carrot. Will she sleep in or is she an early riser? Okay. Maisy's routine goes as such. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. It really, really doesn't matter. She gets up. She goes straight to a puppy pad. I mean, first she might fall down when she gets up because her legs are a little wobbly, so she might fall down and then scream a little. But then she'll get her bearings, and she goes to the puppy pad, and she pees. Specific puppy pad to pee. Then she will go and get a drink of water from the cat's water bowl, which is also Maisy's water bowl. And then it's a toss-up if she's going to go find her puppy pad for poop or if she's going to go eat some cat food. Now, somewhere in the middle of there, I will sprinkle in an oatmeal for her. She is getting to the age where she needs to try real pig food. I can't stop her from eating cat food. I could put the cat bowls up high, but Carrot is still just too tiny to get on some of the counters, so she's eating the cat food. She's okay. I don't love it, but it's one of those battles that you pick your battles. And so, yes, you eat the cat food. And she doesn't gorge it down. Like, she's not like the other pigs who will just eat it all until it's gone. She stops when she kind of knows her limits. I've stopped counting her weeks. I don't remember the last. She's got to be somewhere around like 13 or 14 weeks old, maybe. Hi. Every Sunday is like a new age week for her, if that makes sense. So every Sunday, because she was born on a Sunday. You were born on a Sunday. But yeah, she's grown so much, y'all. I used to be able to hold her in my hand, and now you see she takes up half of my body. This right here is kind of a rare occurrence too. She normally doesn't like to be cuddled as much anymore. It's hard because me and Ellie wanted to really give her the love she needed, but also give her that sense of independence. So if she does go outside one day, like I said, it's all going to be It's all going to be dependent on Maisy and her needs and what she needs, and how big she gets really determines where she'll go and how just her legs continue to do, If she goes outside in the pasture, or maybe when we modify the garden area, she might be a garden pig with Piggles and Annabelle. Thank you. Your little tongue. Are you going to lick me, or are you going to eat my hair again? Thank you. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Hey, Speed Racer, slow down. Carrot is just using this place as her jungle gym. It's like a racetrack and a jungle gym today. Yes. They say the cold weather is making the kitties crazy. But yeah, it'll just be dependent on her. If she stays this size, which for as long as she's this size, she can stay in the house. If she keeps going on the puppy pads, we don't have a problem with her. She doesn't cause problems. She, like I said, she has a routine. She gets up, she goes to the potty, she gets her water, she eats her food, she might walk around a little bit, but then she lays back down and just relaxes like any other pig will. And it's not on any set time of the day. She will if I'm like, okay, she likes the living room. I think because most of the cats hang out in the living room and she thinks she's a cat. So that's where she normally hangs out, and it's warmer in the living room than it is in our room. But if she hears you like wake up and you have your phone on in the living room or in the bedroom and you haven't come to the living room yet, there's a really good chance that she'll get up and come and honk at you. And when I say honk, I literally mean honk from the living room to the bedroom. And that's always cute when we get a little Maisy visitor, huh? You're just cute. She's like, Mom, who are you talking to? What are you doing? Why are you holding your camera up like that? And why are you making me look at the camera? Are you just wanting to be antisocial today? I mean, I'm glad you're cuddling. She doesn't want you to see her face. She only wants you to see the little ears. 14 weeks. Thank you for somebody who went back. I can't remember. Who's going to take care of your animals while you're gone? Gone where? No one's going anywhere. It's all okay. No one's going anywhere. Honeymoon. We're not going on a honeymoon. Not right now, at least. I don't know if we had talked about that. I'm not comfortable leaving yet. And our wedding is so close to Christmas. I say so close, but it's so close to Christmas that Christmas is my favorite holiday. I would say it's probably Ellie's as well, but I'm not going to speak for him. And we just really enjoy that holiday, so I don't want to go on a honeymoon right before Christmas. So we might go on one after. We might delay it for a couple months. I don't know. We're kitties. Really go with the flow. If we do go on vacation, we have people, lots of family members that rally around and will help us take care of everybody, because we have gone on vacations before and it's very hard to leave. That's kind of the drawback and kind of the hard part of having so many animals and having the responsibility of the farm is definitely leaving, especially when it's cold. I mean, there's so many factors, like, hey, it's okay. There's, the increased dog activity recently. I know y'all have seen that. It's just cold. It's just, I don't know. It's very, and even on a good day when everything is, or a good day, even in a good time period when there's like nothing going on, it's very hard to leave. And so, like, I applaud Lester and Jamie. I saw they left. I don't think they left long, but they still were able to get out and go on their anniversary trip, and I applaud them because it is very difficult to leave. Ellie and I don't really have a problem when we like leave during the day. We'll go out and run errands and be gone a couple hours. That's not normally a problem. You can rearrange, feed up, and all that, but definitely having to plan for everybody's unique needs. And it's also a little bit harder because Maisy as well. Now, like I said, Maisy's independent. We've kind of got her to that point where she's independent and she doesn't need she still needs supervision, but she's okay on her own for a few hours. So, but it's not like leaving your dog or your cat or home where somebody comes and pops in. She does need a little bit more supervision because sometimes she does fall down and still has a really hard time getting up. And it's not because her legs aren't working or anything, but she might find like a slick spot on the floor. And instead of slowing down, I can't ask a lot of her because it's hard, she's still just a baby and she doesn't understand. And so when she falls, she gets so frustrated and she tries to get up so fast and tries to do everything so aggressively quickly that it ends up hurting her cause a little more trying to get up. So sometimes it definitely still requires us helping her get up, but it's not often. So, but she's doing great. She does her trips outside. She loves her trips outside. She gets to eat grass. You get to eat grass. She loves to also eat her puppy pads. And when I say eat them, I mean eat them. She loves to eat them and shred them. And so I would love to pick her brain and be like, hey, does that taste good, or are you just trying to fill your pig instincts, I don't know, but Ellie came up to me one day. He's like, Maisie is literally eating the puppy pads, and I was like, that's great. Hi, I'm a survivor. Who's on the I'm a Survivor page today? You say hi. Oh, you say hi, Maisy. You're not gonna say hi. Oh, it's Lester today. I should have known. I should have known. Have you tried using the? Oh, and Suits to Boots is here. Whoa, y'all are both here. Is Lester jumping from page? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be quiet. We're gonna be quiet. Were y'all like going live? Were y'all gonna go live tonight? Did I like hop on y'all's live time slot? I hope I didn't. I don't normally do like scheduled lives, and I try to make sure I don't hop on when other people are live, but I was just sitting here all cozy, and I'm gonna be really honest, I was bored, and I've missed just the community of going live and talking and chit-chatting, just being so busy and working on myself. I will not lie, it has not been my priority videoing as much, and I'll stand by that decision because I have been taking care of myself. And Lester, actually, he made me cry on Thanksgiving. Would you like to go on the floor? Oh, okay, she's gone. Is the wedding at one of the family's properties? No, it is at a venue. Okay, Lester asked, how nervous are you? I'm not nervous. Okay, well, I mean, Ellie could probably be a better judge of this. I'm not nervous. How do we put this? I'm not freaked out. I haven't, it's not close. I know what you're going to say. I'm going to say it's not close enough yet. And you're going to be like, it's not close enough, but Megan, it's really close. I know it's really close, but I don't feel like I'm close enough yet where I can fully freak out. I'm the social anxiety, anxious part of me is a little bit starting to think about the fact like, oh, it's like half your day. It's your fiance's day as well, but it's y'all's day. Everybody's going to be literally paying attention to you. So that part of me is a little skeeved out, but otherwise I think I'm okay. I would like to think I'm handling things pretty well. I'm nervous about walking down the aisle. I am really nervous about walking down the aisle. That scares me. Walking down the aisle scares me, and I don't know why. I think it's just super intimidating, but it's gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good. I've got all the stuff for the tables. We went and got, it'll be like no one else is in the room. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, no, I don't, do I hope so? No, I'm excited. I'm really excited. What's crazy is I've never actually been to a wedding ceremony either. I've been to one wedding reception. I've never been to a wedding ceremony before. So I don't even know how these things are supposed to go. So it's going to be interesting. And my wedding coordinator and the venue, they're great. They've got everything planned to a T, and I have pushed off anything that like I can't. Oh, hello, Tulip. You say hi to everybody. Okay, she's leaving. It's gonna be good. I think like I think about it every day, but I don't stress about it as much unless we're like actively talking about like things that need to be done, or because there are some things that need to be done, but it's not anything serious, and everything is going to be done. I think I have one more meeting. Hopefully the vendor emails me back. I need to email them again, but we'll see. It'll be okay. Regardless, everything's going to go smooth. It'll be okay. It'll be great. I feel like on Thanksgiving, I was definitely like, okay, yeah, we're like not long away, like some things still loose ends still aren't together, like how is this going to come together, but everything came together really quick in like a week or two, and so like now everything, it feels very real. Ellie and I will sit down and talk, and we'll be like, you realize we're getting married in this many days, like it's real, like this is like really gonna happen. And I don't think it's fully like, oh, you're gonna make me cry again. See, okay, this is what I said about Lester making me cry. He made me cry on Thanksgiving because I haven't been around nearly as much. You know, I hadn't been posting as much. I talked about the medicine change journey I went through in July, and things started to get better, but then it was still like just kind of adjusting, and Ellie had told them about it because I hadn't been around as much. And then it was like the biggest compliment at Thanksgiving, Lester, when you told me just that I looked good and I looked healthier and I looked happier. I don't think you realized like how much that resonates with me and how much I think about that quite often still, and it makes me really happy that the people around me can see it, and that like the work that I put in, and that the hard things that I went through with the medicine change, because anybody who's been on any kind of antidepressants and has had to change anything with that knows that, I'm not even going to say antidepressants, medicine changes in general can be a beast. And when they say that these side effects can be brutal, the doctors aren't kidding. Like, they're not kidding. And it was a wild ride. And there were some days that I sat there and I was like, this better be worth it. Like, this has to be worth it, because this is, I'm going to say it like this, like some days were like a living hell for me. And Ellie can attest to that. There were some days he just sat there like helplessly, like, what do I do? What do I do to help you? I was like, we've just got it. Maisy, please stop. You're going to fall off the couch, baby. We've just got to get through this, you know? And so, yeah, when it meant a lot hearing it, because I notice like small changes, and it's hard when you see yourself every day and, you know, you only notice little changes. But then when you haven't seen somebody in a little bit and they notice the big change, it really hit home, and it made me feel like everything that I went through, that it was worth it, and that the hard work that I did do, it was 100% worth it. So yeah, and I will never stop talking about mental health. I think it's one of my callings in life. I never want anybody to feel ashamed about mental struggles, because it's out of your control. The only thing you can do is try to do what's best for you, and even sometimes that's hard. There are still some days where it is a fight to get off the couch or to get out of bed, and I'll even tell Ellie, I'm like, I don't want to participate today. But then I sit there and I'm like, you have people and animals that rely on you and look up to you. Do it for them. If not for yourself, do it for them. And so very strong advocate for mental health, and I've always, anybody I talk to, I always tell them mental health is not like, I don't know how you would say this in like a good way with your words, but like is it linear? Like it's okay, Heather said it right, 100%. It looks different each day, one day at a time. And just because you have a great 2 weeks, you might have 1 week or one day that's really bad, but that doesn't mean you've taken steps backwards necessarily. And that's something that I had to, even Maisy, okay. Are you done? Can I, okay, okay. You're not taking steps backwards, and it's not your fault if you have a bad day. It's not your fault that sometimes you're dealt the anxiety card, you know? It's not your fault if you genetically have that, or for some traumatic reason it was brought on. It's not your fault. And sometimes things are just out of your control, and you cannot blame yourself for those things. You can do your best to help yourself and help your situation, but you can't blame yourself for it. And that's very hard. And it's something that I still have to work on every day. One thing I tell Ellie all the time is, sometimes I say all the time, because you know, he struggles too with anxiety sometimes, and he'll tell me, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm really in my head today. I just really need more reassurance. And I'm like, stop apologizing. Like, do not apologize for that. I know it's like, sorry, you just caught me digging in her ear. I'm so sorry. That's so nasty. I have to clean her ears. And I saw dirt in it. I'm so sorry. Oh, Maisy. But yeah, I'll be like, don't apologize for that. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't apologize. Don't get into that like stereotypical habit that you have to apologize for something that you can't control. So I'm no master at it, but I do feel like I have started to understand myself a lot. Okay, hold on. I'm going to set the camera down for a second and put her on the ground because she's upset. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put you on the ground. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. You're on the ground. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can stand up. You can stand. Oh, she just tried to bite me. Okay, she's standing up. She's honking now. She's like, Mom, it's time for oatmeal. Homegirl's gonna need to get on some real pig food soon. Let me tell y'all, her favorite snack right now, and this is so bad, but you know what? Lester feeds the pigs, what does he give them? They're the ding-dongs, or what are they? Twinkies? Something. No, it's the honey buns. He's given the pigs honey buns, and every time I see that video, I cannot find those frosted honey buns anywhere. And every time I see a video and he goes and gives those to Trudy, I'm like, dang, I want those honey buns because they're so good. Maisy's favorite snack right now, though, and I very seldomly give it to her because I'm saving it for when she has to transition to the pig food, because she's not gonna like it. I'm telling you that right now. Just like she didn't like the oatmeal. Stop. She's shredding the puppy pound. Please stop. She's okay. It's okay. Just gonna let her shred it. She's brooding. She's doing pig things. She's not a cat. She's not a dog. She's a pig. It's okay. It just drives me a little bit crazy, the noise. But it's Danimals, the little Danimals strawberry yogurts that you shake up. Loves those. Loves them. So when we have to transition her to that, that's what I'm going to pour on top of the pig food. And so hopefully it'll like disguise the pig food. But yeah, the strawberry Danimals is her favorite by far. Let's see. Do we have any other questions I can answer? But yeah, it'll be, are you gonna go to the bathroom again? I'm telling y'all, she has a routine. Y'all saw she just took a little nap on my lap. She got up, she just went to the puppy pads. She's doing her business. Then she's gonna go get her drink of, it's like clockwork. It's her routine. How's Nate? Nate is great. Nate has started taking interest in girls recently. It's kind of strange. He's started intermingling with some of my female chickens, my younger ones. I don't know. I don't know what's going to come of that. Maybe he'll want a girlfriend. I don't know. I know he's really picky, but he's not hanging out with the other roosters as much anymore, so I don't know. But he's a happy guy. Him, Cornholio, all of them, they're very happy. Can you share who's standing up in the wedding? We know Lex. Okay. So it's unbalanced, and I think it kind of drives Ellie crazy. So Ellie has his brother Ryan, his stepbrother Ryan is his best man, and then my brother is one of his groomsmen, And then my sister's fiance, Austin, is also one of his groomsmen. And then on my side, I have my aunt is a bridesmaid, my cousin is a bridesmaid, and then my sister is my maid of honor. And then my cousin Emily is our flower girl. We're not going to do a ring bearer or anything. I'm just going to have his best man carry the rings and all of that. I wanted, like, is it a bigger wedding? Yes. Like, we have well, our venue is slotted for the lowest you can do is 100. We definitely don't have 100 people. I think we have like 80 RSVP. So that's still a lot. So it is a bigger wedding, but I also wanted things to be as smooth and go with the flow as possible. You know, I just didn't want a whole lot going on. I want things to be very calm in like the bridal suite and all of that. Just very low key, because I mean, there's quite a few of us. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It'll stop in a second. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna breathe for a second. Oh, you think that's a small wedding? I guess maybe 100 is a small wedding. I don't know. To me, that's a lot of people. And the crazy thing is literally most of it, half of our wedding guest is the Maros, y'all. There are Maros everywhere. There are so many Maros. It was so funny when we were writing the guest list a couple months ago. Ellie was like, so how many people, just like out of curiosity, about how many people are you inviting so I know about how many I can invite, you know? And I was like, okay, well, write out your family first and let's start there. And he goes, oh, there's a lot of them. I was like, I know. And so, yeah, there's going to be a lot of Maros there, but 250. Yeah, okay, so maybe what I think is big isn't. I don't like being fussed over, though, you know? I'm not a big center of attention person, which is very strange because I have a YouTube channel, but I feel like it's very different. Like, okay, we went, when did we go? Thursday, I went and picked up my wedding dress. I did my final fitting on it, and because she added sleeves to my dress and she added the bustles and we cut the length, all of those things. Bless that tailor's heart. She, chef's kiss, amazing, and she got it done. But granted, I told her, you still have time, like, if you want to keep it for a little bit longer, you can, but she did it in a week. And I didn't even tell her, I need it in a week. You know, there were other people in there that were like, I need this jacket by tomorrow. And I'm like, my friend, like, wow, slow down. But she got that done, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. There is currently a cat in the litter box, throwing the litter out of the litter box onto the floor for no reason other than just to make a mess. It's life. It's chaos. Like I said, they don't care that it's wedding month, and they do not care to keep the house clean. They don't care. The cats, they're going to do their own thing. But yeah, I did that wedding dress fitting, and everything was just so good. But as I was sitting there, and she's asking me all these questions, and she's like fussing, the tailor's like fussing over the dress. I say fussing, and just fussing over the dress, and I'm just sitting there in my head, like, the people in the tailor's store are like staring at me because I'm in this massive wedding dress, like massive. It's massive. It's very, is it ball gown? I think the top is A-line, potentially. I don't know my dresses, but I know the bottom is very cupcake. There's a lot going on. And I was just sitting there in my head like, oh my gosh, I want to take the dress off. I do not want to be the center of attention in here, but I know that when it comes to the day of, honestly, my attention's going to be on Ellie. I mean, it really is. And so I'm super excited about that. I'm going to do a first look with my dad and my brother and Ellie as well. So we're going to have to get to the venue early, which is expected for the brides to get to the venue early. And, you know, just so things also don't go too late in the evening, so we have an earlier start time. And yeah, we're gonna get there early. There's quite a few girls getting hair and makeup done. I am actually not doing my makeup. I thought I wanted to do my makeup. What was that? Oh, it's her eating the thing. Will your wedding be videoed for us to watch later? So we did not hire a videographer. And a lot of people have told me I'm going to regret this. But let me tell you my stance on it. I know that we have content creators in the family, so I know that there will be snippets of it, even maybe videos dedicated to it. Heck, I might make my own video about it. I haven't really made up my mind about that. The only thing that we don't want is any live videos. That's just a personal preference. And so I think Ellie was going to just, send out that reminder to everybody. But everybody's been very courteous about all of that and always is. So, but I don't want a videographer because our life revolves around being on camera, and I feel like I'm always searching for the camera, like I always know the camera's there, and not that that's a problem, like that's the life we live, that very blessed that we get to live that. But I'm very hyper aware of the cameras, and I think I'm already going to be aware of the photographer being there, that I just think a videographer, it didn't feel necessary to Ellie and I. And I don't know. A lot of people told me, like, you're going to regret not being able to relive that. But I'm just fine reliving things in pictures. And I can go watch other people's videos of it, too. But I'm not, like, the biggest person I've never been someone that was always super connected to wedding videos anyways. So that's just my personal thing. But we do have a photographer, 2 photographers, actually. So yeah, it'll be good. Did you do trial makeup? I did do trial makeup, and that's what made me decide. So what's funny is my hair and makeup artist is also the photographer. I didn't realize it when I booked them, but so the main photographer, they both like do the photography and the hair and makeup, and they kind of have it, they're like 2 separate businesses, and one does more of the makeup stuff and the other does more of the photography stuff, but they both dabble in both. So like there will be 2 photographers there, but one of them is mainly the makeup artist, but she'll also be the second picture taker. So it's kind of a family affair kind of thing. And yeah, so I when I texted her, I was like, hey, like I'm really picky about my makeup. I know nothing about hair, clearly. I do nothing with my hair. The only thing I do to my hair is I dye it when I have a special occasion coming up. So that's really it. So you know what? This is what I want done with my hair. You got it. You take it, you run with it. But my makeup, I'm very picky about my makeup, and I like it done a certain way. I know how it looks good on my face. Not being rude, but just being very thorough, being like, I don't want to tell you, like, right now while we write this contract up that, like, I want you to do my makeup, and then we do the trial, and I just feel more comfortable doing my own makeup. And she's like, no, I totally understand. We won't do it yet, but we can add it. And so I went and did the trial. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, oh, no, I'm not doing my makeup. I don't know why I thought that I could do my makeup better than she could. I don't know why I thought it would turn out better. And I did post on my Facebook. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I posted a picture of it. I looked very different because you have to think photography makeup, wedding makeup is very different than everyday makeup that I wear, but I also don't wear a whole lot of makeup anymore. It's better for my face not to, because I do get breakouts from the makeup. And also, I mean, I'm gonna go outside and sweat it off, so I couldn't be bothered. I really couldn't. So I think I did post it on Facebook. It's somewhere in there, and you can see a little glimpse of my hair too, but not anything like crazy. And so we're going to replicate that. I think the only thing I'm going to change was the lip color. It was very pinky, and I love a good nude lip, but I do not lean more pink. I like to lean a little more, hey, Cup, are you okay, buddy? I like to lean a little more dark with the lip color, so I think I asked, she just said, bring whatever lipstick, like, color you want to wear. Like, I don't care. It's your day, you know? So I think I'm going to, this week, I'm going to go through my makeup collection. I'm going to go through and look and see what colors I have. But then I might need to go to, like, Ulta or Sephora or something and find, like, she told me there's this really good lipstick because we're having, there's this whole, like, it's a whole thing. She goes, okay, well, she goes, when I told her that I might want to change the lipstick, she goes, okay, what are y'all, like, catering? What catering are y'all having? I was like, oh, we're having Italian. She goes, okay, so here's the thing. This is an all-day affair. You know how lipstick works. But also, like, the Italian, and we're having Cajun chicken pasta. So, you know, that it breaks down the lipstick more. Women understand. The women here, they understand. And so she was like, this specific lipstick brand, I cannot remember it. Honestly, I think it's Maybelline. She's like, this liquid lipstick right here is great. It's budge proof. It ain't going anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. You're probably not going to have to reapply. This is the one you want to get, but of course I don't have that. So I might go and get that. If I don't, I might just have to reapply a couple times. I don't know. I need to go through my makeup collection. Another thing I need to do, I say need to do. That's a fun thing to do, right? Everything really has been fun to do. It was really fun. I say loosely, it was fun. It was not fun going to the fabric store and trying to find the fabric that I wanted for my table runners because my my vendor who has the, like, not the tablecloths, but like the runners, she didn't have a rust color. She only had like white, black, like very bland colors. And that's not like anything wrong with it. That's just what the vendor for when you do an all-inclusive wedding, meaning they do the vendors for you for like a discounted price, whatever. That's just the vendor they had. And so they had said, well, you can do the decorations on your own if you want. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go find my own, like, rust table runners because we have a lot of blues for the guys and the girls. Because I think the rust would be too, because our colors are dusty blue, steel blue, and, what is it? Rust. Sorry, I was reading a comment while I was thinking. I can't multitask very well, clearly. And I just feel like the rust would be just kind of like a lot. And like on the dresses and stuff. And so I was like, let's incorporate the rust into my bouquet more, which it is very much in my bouquet. I actually haven't seen my bouquet. I haven't really seen the florals. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Nobody's reached out to me about them. I talked to her. She knows my inspo pictures. Like, we're good. Like, we've talked. It's all good to go. But I just haven't seen anything. But I know that it's very, I'm not going to say rust heavy, but the orangish flowers, more brown tones are going to be more in the florals and in the tables a little more. And the blues will be more inside the dresses and stuff, just to kind of balance it all out. So it's going to be really good. Like I said, it's very hard. It feels like I've got everything together, but then at the same time, it also feels like I have nothing together. And that somehow this is just supposed to all come together for this day. I'm just going to assume it's all going to come together because it's all going to be okay. That's what I tell myself. It's all going to be great. It's all going to be okay because at the end of the day, even if every single thing goes wrong, I still get to marry my best friend. So that's the takeaway. that's going to be the best part of the day. It's just that and getting to celebrate our love, you know. We're very excited about it. We're very excited. But y'all, I've been going for about an hour now. I think I need to go take some medicine. My throat is starting to get kind of scratchy, and I'm starting to cough and get a little bit of a headache. It's getting late. Need to do some cleaning. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you cry, Teresa. Really not. But yeah, I got to get some stuff done. Yeah. I'm going to try to get a Gifts and Goodies film tomorrow. I'm going to try my absolute hardest. Hope the weather's good and all that. I'll answer this last question. How long have you and Ellie been together? We have been together since we met in November of 2020. And we started dating in December of 2020. So we didn't the end of December. We actually started dating on Christmas Day of 2020. So, and then we got engaged at the beginning of 22, I think. January of 22, I believe. I think so. Yeah. So we've been together since 2020, COVID times. We met each other right as COVID was pretty much ending. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. We're finally getting married. We're so excited about it, and we're so excited to share everything, and we just can't wait to get there. But also taking the time to just slow down and enjoy the small moment. Lester will be crying. I know he'll cry. I know he'll cry. The question is, though, when does he cry? At what point does he cry? Does he cry when he sees Ellie dressed up in his groomsman outfit, or does he cry? Was that a hiccup? Are you okay? When does he cry? That's the question. We'll see. But I'm going to cry too, so I feel like I can make the dig at crying because I'm going to cry too. Yeah. It'll be great. Oh, during our vows. Yeah, that's something we have to do also, is write our vows. I haven't told Ellie that yet. I think he vaguely knows, but I don't think he really knows. We'll see. All right, y'all. I will keep rambling on for so long. I am just so excited for this wedding. I could talk about it for hours, but I'm actually running out of information to give y'all, or I'm going to pretty much give away the entire wedding. Practically, I could just start giving you pictures, but yeah. Anyways, y'all, thanks for joining. I have missed y'all. There is great things to come, especially after everything settles down. I can't wait to show you everything that we've got planned and what we plan on doing within the next year. And I'll catch y'all next time with another video. Bye, friends.